start off the night, we're going to welcome our official hosts for the night, Nick Soup and Nate Shermani. Thank you.
Hello. Testing.
Hello.
My microphone will come on very soon.
Mabuhay, everyone. Thank you, Nicole and Marjorie, for introducing us. My name is Nate Shermani.
I'm Nick Soup.
And welcome to our 5th annual Mr. and Miss Fam Pageant, where 4 beautiful ladies and 7 handsome men will be competing for the coveted title of Mr. and Miss Fam 2019.
So first, we're just going to kick things off by introducing our judges for tonight.
First, he's the first Kuya, first grandson, first college graduate.
And second up, we have former alumni and former alumni, and former Fam VP, Queen, and everything, all of the above, Andrea.
And lastly, not least, she's our fam advisor. She teaches anatomy and a mother of 4 kids. Please give a round of applause for Dr. Esteban. Now, I want to give a quick shout out to all the D7 people in the audience. Where are they? Woo! There we go. Representing. All right, so tonight's going to pan out. All contestants are going to be competing in 4 different segments: a casual wear catwalk, where they'll showcase their unique style, a talent portion, a lip sync, and a final formal look. We will have an intermission between the talent and lip sync portion, where we're going to have a special performance featuring the overtones. So, without further ado, let's bring out our contestants.
So first, let's bring out Ray Silva. Next up, can we get this Marie tomorrow?
She is a biology PPA major. She's a sophomore and she's from Richmond, Virginia.
Up next, let's have Vincent Agostino.
Double quantitative finance major and math major from Virginia. Freshman, give it up for Vincent.
And our next lady, can we have China Shoulders come to the stage?
China is a sophomore English major from Virginia.
Up next, Kurt Espinoza.
Kurt is a biotech major from the 757 area. He is also a freshman.
Up next, Brianna Astenero.
Brianna is a biology major from Manassas, Virginia, and she's also a freshman.
Up next, can we get Tommy Nguyen?
Tommy is a finance major from Fairfax, Virginia, and his class is a freshman.
Up next, can we get Trish Wong?
Trish is a communication science and disorders major from Warren, Virginia.
Up next, the one and only Tristan No.
Major in media arts from Virginia.
Last but not least, RJ Moswella.
RJ is a health science major from Harvard, Virginia, and he is a sophomore. Let's give it up for our contestants. Right, now, we're going to go into a little small section of this portion where we're going to get to know our contestants a little bit more. So, coming up to first, Ray Silva.
How you doing tonight, Ray?
Doing outstanding, sir.
Oh, that's outstanding.
So Ray, for your question, if you won $1 million, what would it be? What would you do with it?
Okay, so if I won $1 million, $1 million, I honestly would try not to spend anything for myself. I believe that if you win $1 million, that you can get greedy, you can get selfish. It changes you, and I want to give it back to like where I'm from, maybe the Philippines, maybe the Puso Foundation, and like I try and best to help my family out, and then after like all that's away, maybe my student loans, and after that, then I can give it away all like donations and everything.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ray.
Wow. What a good guy. Would have definitely bet it all on black. Anyways, can we get David Gamboa up here, please?
David.
So David, what is one life lesson that you go by?
I think one life lesson that I try to go by is to always just do whatever makes me happy, but also at the same time makes me better. Just sort of makes me better at anything mentally, physically, or emotionally.
All right. Thank you, David.
Can we call it center stage, Miss Twee Navarro? How are you, Twee?
Hi.
So for your question, what is one thing young people are facing today?
I think in general we're all facing the endangerment of sea turtles, and I think we should just all go on Amazon and buy our minnow straws so we can save the turtles.
Can we get Vincent D'Agostino up here, please? How you doing, Vincent?
I'm doing quite well.
That's good, that's good, that's good. Hey, so if you could have lunch with anybody, they could be dead or alive, who would it be?
Good question, I like that. Probably Steve Jobs. He's very intellectual, gave me a lot of wisdom, and I think having dinner with the founder of Apple is a lot cooler than owning AirPods. So.
Thank you very much, Vincent. Up next, can we have Miss Chai Soldiers? Hello, Chai. How are you doing? A little more? Thank you very much. So, for your question, how would you describe yourself in 3 words?
Broke, driven, and happy.
Kurt Espinosa, can you come up here, please?
How are you doing, Kurt?
Pretty good. So Kurt, if you could change one part of yourself, what would it be?
I think the one part of myself that I would change is my ability to worry. Because like, I know that worrying is really unnecessary, because like, something that I need to focus on is focus on the now. Focus on what's happening right now. Like being in fan pageant, I don't have to worry about that biology test that's coming up next week.
Thank you very much. Only one worry less. Up next, could we have Miss Brianna Nasanero? Hello, Brianna, how are you doing? Do you want to shout out to give a shout out to anyone in the crowd?
My big DJ. Oh, well, she's not here, but
Thank you. So for your question, what is your definition of beauty?
It's about being yourself, also loving and caring and confident, and it's not necessarily because you have to do it, it's that you want to do it. And my lineage.
Wow, thank you very much, Miss Brianna Nasanero.
Tommy Nguyen, get up here, kid. Come on. So Tommy, where do you see yourself in 10 years, besides with your AirPods?
Well, thank you for that question. I can tell you thought a lot about that, and I appreciate it a lot. In 10 years, I see myself answering different questions. So the question really is water wet? And the answer is no, water's not wet. And that's my answer.
That's his answer.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you very much. Okay then. Up next, can we have Miss Trish Hong? How are you doing, Trish? For your question, what animal best represents you?
If I were an animal, I'd be a baby shark. Do 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 do.
Thank you, Trish.
I don't think that's how the song goes, but that's okay. Up next is my big Tristan No. So Tristan, which K-pop band has influenced your life and why?
Do we have any BTS ARMY fans out there? Alright, BTS, probably, obviously, because they're honestly like, my idol. They have taught me like so much self-love through their songs, and like nowadays, it's a like worldwide problem. But like through their songs, they have taught, like I cried blood, sweat, and tears. And like I found like through their songs, I found like the fire. Like real love, not fake love. And honestly, like, if you don't see your self-love like right now, it's like it's everyone's DNA. Like, if you're ever like in doubt, you can't find it. Like, I'll be your alpha man. 감사합니다.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Can we call up RJ? Hello, RJ. We have a very, very important question for you. So serious. Checks or stripes?
Well, what a great rapper once said. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Checks over stripes. Yeah. That's what I like. Yeah. That's what we like. Yeah. So I stand. Checks. Thank you.
Again, over there for our contestants. Now let's give it up for our ladies competing.
Let's give it up for the guys.
Okay, while the contestants change into their talent portions, we're going to have our philanthropy chair talk about why this event is dedicated to the Puso Foundation. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Gavin Tomchick.
Thank you guys so much for being here. As you guys know, this event here is dedicated to the Puso Foundation. So all the proceeds are going to go to charity. The Puso Foundation stands for Purposeful Unconditional Support to Others, and it directly benefits those in need in the Philippines. Here's a little video about sent by the founder, Rob, to give you a little bit more information.
What's up, everybody? Robert Banez here from the Puso Foundation. Hope you guys are having a beautiful night thus far. Wish I could be there with you guys. Currently at the University of Michigan right now, getting ready to speak at the TFCU event. It's been a beautiful journey the last year and a half. It all started at JMU. I was a fellow Duke, started there in 2012. Actually in 2013 I founded FAM. But it wasn't always a straight journey for me there. You know, I had a lot of figuring out to do. But luckily enough, I fell into the right hands, surrounded myself with the right people, and I'm here today. As I mentioned, I'm the founder of the Puso Foundation, and I work directly with JMU FAM to raise funds for our global mission trips, as well as our year-round of service and giving. Proceeds from tonight's event will be benefiting children and families living in underserved areas in the Philippines and beyond. My message for everyone tonight is to do some soul searching. Take the time to really reflect on the gifts that you've been gifted with, the talents that are inside of you that you haven't experienced just yet. For myself, it took me a while. It took me until about 22 to discover what I really wanted to do in my life. And once I did find that out, I went full force on it. And that's to give back. Service work, I love doing it. Each of you guys have that same pure fire inside of you. Believe in it, trust in that gut feeling, and go after it. You guys all have the opportunity to make a difference in this world. An opportunity that you may not even see right now, but it's there. My name is Robert Banez, founder of the Puso Foundation. I want to thank you guys for coming out. Y'all have a blessed night.
There's room for you, room for me, for gentle hearts and opportunity. As days go by, it's the bigger love of the family.
One last thing I'd like to say is I'd like to thank all the other exec members for putting on this show. I'd also like to thank all the contestants who've spent countless hours preparing for this. And I'd like to thank you all for coming. Enjoy the show.
Thank you so much, Rob and Gavin. All right, all contestants are ready to show what they got. So let's begin the talent portion of the competition.
Really excited to see what everyone has in store for us tonight.
Well, up first, we have Mr. Ray Silva.
Hi guys, thank you for clicking on my channel. Today I will be teaching you how to become Mr. and Mrs. Fam. Hope you guys liked the video. Please like and subscribe. Number 1, I'll teach you guys how to have swag. Wait up on the floor.
Everything for a nigga.
Ladies and gentlemen, the nation has arrived.
Came with the posse, chain looking Aki, ice with the hockey, tan in the maji, playing with a bitch and a friend in the mountain. Those like a man with the band, young guy high in demand, got a lot of shots in the can. Real nigga breaking out real, you ain't never been in that field, you ain't bring nothing to the table, you ain't getting none of my meals. I can't trust nobody, I don't love nobody.
And that's what I call swag. Step 2, you need to be loving.
You so precious when you smile. Hit it from the back and try to Girl, I lose myself up indoors. I just had to let you know you're mine. Hands on your body, I don't wanna waste some time. Feels like forever, even if forever's tonight. Just lay with me. What's this night away with me? I just gotta say.
Wasn't that cute? Alright guys, we're almost there. Last step of becoming Mr. and Mrs. Fam is to be humble.
Nobody pray for me. It been that day for me. Yeah.
Oh, that's the end of your trial video. Please like and subscribe, and if you want to keep watching this, buy it for 2 payments of $29.99 plus shipping. I'll see you guys later.
I feel ready to become the next Mr. and Miss Fan.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna hit that notification button now. All right, for our next contestant, we have Mr. David Gamboa.
Hey, shout out Robin Kuso. He doing his thing out there. That's why I'm here. Shout out our host, Nick and Nady, Colin Martin, doing their thing out here. Chilling in the dorm, or that zip tie form, late night studying, but y'all really bumping. Maybe cutting or actually slumping. Keep your future in mind, but don't let it make you blind to all the life here already crying. Hey!
Thank you, David.
Yeah, thank you so much, David. Definitely listen to the SoundCloud.
Unplug your SoundCloud. Anyways, so up next we're gonna have Tweet, but she needs to set up her things in order to do what she wants. Woo! So.
Nick, tell us a joke.
Tell you a joke, huh? I don't know. I really don't know that many jokes. Sing? No, that's a joke. That's a good joke. Sonny, that's also a good joke. I don't know. So one time I was walking down the street and someone said, "Are you Nick Suk?" And I had to say yes because my mom told me to never lie, which was really really weird because I lie to my mom all the time. But anyways, they said, wow, you're Nick Soup. I heard your song Sunny and Mild. And I said, please don't bring that up, it's really embarrassing. And then I went home. So that's my joke.
Give it up for our host, Nick.
Thank you. Worked really hard on that one. You can tell.
Now that is Tui ready, can we have her to the stage, Miss Tui Navarro.
Hello, can you hear me? Yes? Okay. So I'm going to do a little tutorial on how to be a natural baddie. So I'm going to need a volunteer. Name's Trim, volunteering and raising your hand. So we're just going to do a nice little easy eyebrow tutorial. Thanks, honey. I can't do, I'm not that skilled. So I'm going to start with the Anastasia brow pencil. You know, they're doing super 30 at Ulta. So you just want to start with a nice little light line underneath the brow. And just kind of fill in as you go. And since Trim already has some pretty bushy brows, I don't have to do much. So you just want to fill in the dark spots here. You want to do on top. He has a pretty high arch, so I'm going to get rid of that later. So you just want to use this brow pencil to sort of like draw on little tiny hairs. Alright, now that's done, you want to blend it out a little bit with your brush at the end. Yep. You look great already.
Oh my God.
I didn't think I was going to need concealer. But you know, it's part of the look. Oh, yeah! Wow. You look so great. Okay, so you want to get a nice little concealer. And you want it a little bit lighter than your actual like skin color to like highlight.
Sorry.
Stop crushing your face. It won't work if you keep doing that. Thank you. And you just want to do a little line again underneath the brow. Get rid of some of the stray hairs because we didn't get them done. So you just want to do that. Just let it out a little bit. You know, clean it up. And then you want to blend it. And then you want to...
Okay, I gotta stop.
And then you want to do the top too, since he has a pretty high arch. I'm just gonna conceal that away because it's a little bit too much.
You're doing so good. Yo, what do I not?
It already is a natural baddie. Doesn't mean you really need to do this, except get them threaded a little bit. You know, and then just do the top here, blend it out. You know, yep. And then so this is the before. Oh my God! And this is the after. And don't worry, I brought you some makeup wipes. Don't worry, honey. And that's how you be a natural baddie. Take tips, you guys. Eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Thanks.
Thank you, Tui Navarro.
We all know Trent needed that. So, up next, we have Vincent D'Agostino.
kidding.
Thank you. Wow. Mama Coco would be very proud of you, Vincent.
Now I kind of want to leave now. All right. For our next contestant, could we have Miss Child Shoulders?
You guys hear me okay? Yes. Okay, just making sure, so I know how to work this. Okay, so lately I've been seeing a lot of throwbacks lately. Like, we've had 2000s parties and 1900s get together. So I'm gonna do a throwback from middle school, and I'm gonna make a fortune teller. I'm sure you guys make it through. I decided to make out a poster to make it big enough for everyone to see, which was a horrible idea because it's very hard to get these creases, which is why I decided to just keep this and make it a new one. But first you would take the whole poster and fold it in half, and you would have gotten a piece at the bottom that you would have to cut after lining it up. And then afterwards you're going to fold the first corner, the second corner, the third corner, and the fourth. And then you're going to flip it around so that you have these pieces sticking out. And you're going to fold it again, a second time, a third time, and a fourth time. I put numbers on myself to do that later. But what you would do is you would fold it, and then you would fold it again. You know, kind of flex it back and forth just to make sure it will actually like make the shape afterwards. And get it right. It's easier to fold it in half, and then you would pinch the two sides, and then you take the other two sides, bring it together, bring it to each other. You guys ready for me to get off stage already? If I can get my sexy assistant, Alyssa. Because since we are also in 2019, I decided to add a twist to the word teller. So this is a roast teller. And yes, I read it about some people. And don't worry, they know, so they're not hurt. They approved. Would you pick a color?
Red.
R-E-D.
7.
Okay. Alyssa, can you please tell me why is Martin shaped like a Dorito?
Hey, yo! I heard you skipped leg day. Yo, I've been squatting 4 times a week. Shut up. Red. Oh, I my bad.
W-H-I-T-E.
3.
Alyssa, can you please explain why Danny brags about being a great DJ and yet only has 89 fans on Spotify?
Where you at? Like I heard, like every year he says his views go up, right?
Wait, hold on.
What a cloud.
Hold up, I have a chain.
And for our last question example.
Blue.
B-L-E-E.
5.
5? Alyssa, when we were driving today, can you please tell me why you didn't know tires were made out of rubber?
I do.
That's not even false. Literally, she's like, I didn't even know tires were made out of rubber.
So I do buy it. Mom?
Thank you so much, Chaya.
No, it's on now. All right. Up next, we're going to have Kurt, but he's going to take a second to bring his piano up here. Can we get a hand for... Oh, this is Martin, by the way. This is the person that said this looked like a Dorito. I personally think it's more like an airplane than a Dorito because he has wings. But you could be the judge. So let's give a hand for Kurt Espinoza.
No, I'm just kidding, that's the sound test. sweating for a bit. I don't know why.
Give it up for Kurt. While our stage crew is helping to move all the props on the stage.
Up next, we have Brianna Asinero.
Let me switch up the tempo. Let me switch up the tempo. Let me switch up the tempo. I wanna switch up the tempo. Can I switch up the tempo? Yeah, switch up the tempo. Can I switch up the tempo? Switch up the tempo. I know that I moved too quick for it. Sometimes you
so much, Brianna, and give it up for her stagehand as well, Jenna Escalante.
Up next, we're gonna have Tommy Nguyen.
Oh yeah, Tommy!
Wait, why aren't I sitting there?
Time out.
Thank you so much, Tommy, as we have the new Bob Rosson house. Up next, we want to call to stage Miss Trish Huang.
To be
follow it up is my big.
Thank you so much.
I'm so proud of you. You worked really, really hard on that.
All right. Last but not least, we have our last contestant, Mr. RJ Monsuela. Oh yeah! Let's go, RJ! Hey, Jess. Thank you so much, RJ!
Wow. That concludes our talent portion, and thank you everyone for being so hardworking.
So talented, absolutely talented. Now, before we go to our intermissions, we're gonna have a very special performance from Premier Co-Ed a cappella group from JMU. Please welcome our the Overtones. Come on!
the top of the bottom and I ain't stopping you. Baby, it's a brand new day. Ain't no clouds hanging over me. Something just remains the same. The rest of the world's gonna start today. Good morning.
Na 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 na.
Good morning.
Na 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 na.
Good morning. It's gonna start today. Running out the ocean, this is evolution. And I'm growing to another animal at next level. I'm spreading wings and I just wanna sing. In the future, now the past can't harm me. Forget about yesterday, mama caught me. I'm feeling like a Beatle on stage, and the whole wide world's gonna know my name. Know your name. Maybe it's a brand new day. Ain't no clouds hanging over me. Something just remains the same. The rest of the world's gonna start today. Good morning.
Na 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 na.
Good morning.
Na 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 na.
Good morning. Gonna start today. Ladies and gentlemen, this next part right here is very simple. It goes like this. I've been up, I've been down, but I got the feeling right now. I've been up, I've been down, but I got the feeling right now. I've been up, I've been down, but I got the feeling right now. Been up, I've been down. Woo! Y'all like Billie Eilish? Woo! Alright, cool. But you never go away, so I guess I gotta stay now. Oh, I hope someday I'll make it out of here, even if it takes all night or 100 years. Need a place to hide, but I can't find one here. Wanna feel alive outside. I can't fight my fears.
City lovely, alone. I made a glass, my mind of stone.
Tear me to pieces, skin to bone. Hello, welcome. Walking out of line. I'm looking for a better place. Something's on my mind.
Something's on my mind.
I'm always in my headspace. So I hope someday I'll make it out of here, even if it takes all night or 100 years. Need a place to hide, but I can't find one here.
Do you trust me?
Yes.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under, on a magic carpet ride. A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only dreaming.
A whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. But when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear that now I'm in a whole new world with you.
Now I'm in a whole new world.
Thank you so much, Ray Silva.
I really wish that I could have been his jazz man, but alas, not me. Oh, who said that? Hey, who said that? Okay, I'll talk to you later. Up next, we have David Gamboa.
Each other. Sandwiches.
That's what I was gonna say.
I've never met
definitely want to expect some photos soon.
Yeah, is anybody's door open, like their love door?
Me?
You? Okay. I'll talk to you later. Up next, we have Vincent D'Agostino. That's something I'm never gonna forget that one. That was, oh my.
He needs some milk.
Anyways,
all right. Gosh.
Let's get Tyler Shoulders. Can we get Tyler Shoulders up here, please?
Thank you so much, Chaya!
So up next, we're gonna have Kurt Espinoza.
Yes, he's up! Go ease up!
I was cheated by you, and you know when. So I made up my mind, it must come to an end. Look at me now, will I ever learn? I don't know how, but I suddenly lose control. There's a fire. Just one look and I can hear it going. One more look and I can hear it going. Mamma mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist ya? Mamma mia, does it show again? My, just how much I missed ya. Yes, I've been broken hearted. Since the day we parted, why did I ever let you go? Mamma mia,
Thank you so much, Kurt.
And up next we got Brianna Asanera.
Thank you so much, Brianna.
The thing about also, I think when twerking became a thing, I was so happy because I already got a head start because as a kid I was doing also the entire time. So we got lucky.
All right, up next, we're gonna call to the stage Tommy Nguyen and the boys.
They got the real big time rush to do.
Alright, up next, we call to the stage Miss Trish Huang.
Together, come on, let's do this right.
so much, Trish and the freshmen.
Wow.
Freshmen are really close.
First Mulan, now Gabriela Montez. Who's the next Disney character that Trish is going to be?
Who knows now?
My money is on Prince Abu. Up next is Tristan No.
Yes, Tristan! Yes!
Thank you so much, Tristan.
And last but not least, let's bring up RJ Mostuela.
Oh yeah!
now she won't even spare a passing glance. All just because I ripped my
Big Larry came round just to put him down. SpongeBob turned into a clown, and no girl ever wants to dance with a fool who went and slipped his pants. Now I learned a lesson I won't soon forget. So listen and you won't regret. Be true to yourself, don't miss your chance, and you won't end up like the fool who ripped his pants.
Thank you so much, RJ!
Let's give another round of applause to all our contestants and their big stars.
What was your favorite listening?
I really liked RJ's. I love SpongeBob, and I think the Ripped Pants was a good flavor. It was a good, yeah, really good thing to do. I think that was smart, clever. What about you?
For me, I think mine was Trish, just because. That's fine. Just because like she did. I love the Ryan Sharpay kind of mixing all stuff. But you know, remember last year when I competed, I was Miss Sharpay. So I'll let whoever was here last year could be the judge of that. Miss Sharpay. So now we're going to enter into our final stage of our competition, the formal wear competition. So now, let's bring back our contestants in their finest attire. We will begin the formal wear attire.
First up, we're gonna have Ray Silva. Love a man in uniform.
Up next, Mr. David Gamboa.
Up next, Tweety Navarro.
Up next, Mr. Vincent D'Agostino. Going live representing our high school colors.
And we have Chaya Shoulders.
Yes, Miss Chaya. Up next, Mr. Kurt Espinoza.
Next up, make some noise for Brianna Asanero.
Can you feel it? It's warming up.
On to the stage, Mr. Tommy Neway.
Can we get a round of applause for Trish Wong?
contestant, Mr. RJ Monsuela. Get up for our contestant. Now, we didn't tell our contestants that we're having one more small thing adding to our competition. To help our judges decide a winner, we're going to ask all of them one final question.
Ooh.
So,
Ray Silva up here, please.
all right, here's your question. What does FAM's slogan, "I am because we are," mean to you?
I am because we are. So yesterday, my mom called me, and I'm gonna be like serious. Like, I messed up. I didn't tell her about FAM, like the FAM pageant. She got mad. And then so, that got me thinking, I am because we are. I am what I am because of what my parents are. And it is not fair to them to not know what's happening in my life. And that just goes to show that, like, you need to know where your roots came from, and you are a part of a bigger thing. And I need to know my roots from the Philippines. I need to make sure that I, call my aunt, call my grandma, and everything, because I am not what I am today without them. And just, I believe that I am because we are. Just need to be a unit. You're part of a unit, like I am in RTC. You need to be. You're representing a whole thing, and not just one person, but you're representing like a big country. Thank you.
Welcome to the stage, Mr. David Gamboa. All right, good question. What does FAM's slogan, "I am because we are," mean to you?
I believe every human is created equally, but we all differ in our abilities, passions, or intentions, and we've all followed a different path to sort of get where we are today. But I believe I am who I am. I'm the way that I am, because as we all come together, we all interact, we all grow together, we learn to love each other. We impact each other's lives greatly, and through that we become a section or a destination in each other's journeys through life.
Miss Joy Navarro. All right. What does FAM's slogan, "I am because we are," mean to you?
I would say when I hear the slogan, I've always been a really independent person, and I never thought about depending on other people. But like us humans, we cannot exist in isolation. We depend on connection, communication, and caring. And individually, we cannot be or find ourselves without our family. Being there, supporting us to be our best selves. So, that's what I mean.
We call to the stage Mr. Vincent Diagostino. Vincent, what does FAM's slogan, "I am because we are," mean to you?
So I'm gonna be honest. My first few weeks at JMU, I was not very happy. I was having a really hard time making friends. I wasn't really getting along with my hallmates. I was almost certain that I was going to transfer out as soon as I possibly could. But about 2 weeks into the school year, I discovered FAM, and I never looked back. I was accepted into this group of people. They're just loving and caring, accepted me for who I was. Martin, I know you're in the audience. I love you. Shout out to my Shark Bait family and just everyone in this room. All the audience members, everyone in FAM, all the people I've made friends with at JMU. You all make me a better person. And you make me want to stay here at JMU, and I'm not transferring out. You all make me who I am. I am because we are.
Thank you so much.
Up next, we'll have Chaya Shoulders. So Chaya, I am because we are. What does that mean to you?
I am because we are to me means that we are a unit. We're one. We are all friends. We pick each other up when we're sad. We encourage each other to do better. We're each other's role models when maybe some of us skip class and other ones encourage us to go. The reason why I joined FAM was because I saw how much of a family we really are. Like, it's not even, like some clubs, they're pretend, but DJ really encouraged me to join this because I saw how many friends she had and how they became so close to her. And that's what it is.
Thank you so much, We'll call up next Mr. Kurt Espinoza. Kurt, I am because we are. What does that mean to you?
Well, before I came into JMU, like, people would be like, oh, Kurt, you're Filipino. I'm like, yeah, I've always thought of that to be as a certain label, but after being in FAM, that's not what it really is. After joining FAM, FAM has taught me to embrace who I am. Like, even in my dorm room, I have the Filipino flag above my bed, which I'm really proud to have. It taught me to embrace my culture, and it taught me to be real. It taught me not to be fake, meaning like, I always want to be true to myself, and I want everybody who I encounter with in this life, I want them to know who I am, and that I'm true and real. I don't want to be fake. Yeah.
Up next, Brianna Asanaro. So Brianna, I am because we are. What does that mean to you?
It means that the person you are now is because of others around you. So when I joined FAM, I've learned from everybody to be more kind, caring, and loving and bold, and I'm just really lucky to be part of the organization. Thank you.
Thank you, Brianna. And next we get Mr. Tommy Nguyen. All right, I am because we are. What does that mean to you?
To me, I think it's actually about yourself. Like personally, like just and individual people. What you do is the result of those who came before you, affects those that are here now, and affects those that will come in the future. So there's always that mindset of, it's not exactly what we do in this time that's important, but it's a legacy that we leave behind. And that is a result of all the countless positive efforts from people that come from our past and what we do now to establish that environment of family.
Thank you very much, Tommy. We'll call to the stage Miss Trish Wong.
Trish. Hi. Trish, I am because we are. What does that mean to you?
I think that motto can also be interpreted as I can because we do. And what I mean by that is every day we're kind, we're compassionate, sometimes even mean. It adds along to the mix. And I feel like since we're able to express our individuality while also conforming, I'm able to do that as well. And I have been able to because of DJ, Marge, Bree, and that's only to name a few. But I'm able to be strong, compassionate because we're chill.
Thank you so much, Miss Trish. Up next, Tristan Yo.
Tristan, I am because we are. What does that mean to you?
I am because we are means to me, like, I'm the person pretty much I'm pretty much the person I stand here today because of you guys. Like, you guys really messed me up. No, but seriously, we had the opportunity to, at least for me, from freshman to senior year, I had the opportunity to kind of be myself, and not a lot of you don't really have that much environment for at least for most people. Yeah, so I'm the comfortability of being around people who are like myself and let me be me, and I guess that's the reason why I am I wouldn't be able to do these weird and cool acts because in front of people I'm not comfortable with, and that's why, because I am, because we are. Like, I'm the product of you guys. Thank you.
Last but not least, RJ wants to be loud. Alright, RJ. I am because we are. What's that mean to you?
I am because we are. I believe, to me, it's like a reminder, coming from someone that's just as much introverted as he is extroverted. You know, I love spending time with people just as much as I love being alone. But with that being said, sometimes I overstay my welcome in that introverted stage. You know, that's where I start forgetting, honestly, my family, my friends, and honestly the world around me, and it's just me, and I'm alone in its entirety. It's insane, right? I'm just there. And then, I kid you not, this like happens every time this doesn't happen often, and I don't think it's a problem, honestly, but like, when I'm there, I swear, a few moments after, my phone goes off. We have a table and carrier. and that's it. Like, that's honestly, that's from somebody in the group me with all the fam members. It's just like that small, I have a booth in the SSC. It's for me to be like, okay, back to reality, and I, like, you know, it's just community, and it's just a reminder that I'm not alone. So yeah, that's what I am because we are.
Now that our contestants have structured stuff and represented FAM very well, please, our Mr. and Miss FAM 2018 has had an amazing year as our title holders. They contributed to the organization well and represented FAM proudly to the JV community, embodying what we stand for. Please welcome back our reigning Mr. and Miss FAM, Tommy Nguyen and Sherry Abraham. Looking good, guys.
How you doing tonight, Sherry?
I'm good. How are you, Nick?
I've been up here the entire time. It's pretty good.
All right, so Tommy, what was it like being Mr. FAM?
So honestly, being Mr. FAM is very memorable thing for me because I wasn't really that active in FAM, but what I remembered the most was seeing my class like engaging and talking to each other because we weren't that close. And then when FAM Pageant happened, we were like actually interacting and like talking and stuff like that. So being able to get close to my class was very memorable.
So Sherry, how has being in FAM impacted you?
Well, for me, I joined FAM my sophomore year of college, and it was a very, very big change from my freshman year. I was able to meet people that I could seriously connect with. I made real friendships, and it was something that just really lifted my spiritual well-being, my emotional well-being, my social well-being, everything. Just to Shark Bait, to FAM. Love you guys so much.
Thank you so much, Sherry. They represented our organization so well, and hopefully your next successors will carry that same spirit and drive as you guys did. Thank you so much. Now there are contestants, oh, not that part. So, we have the results? Not yet. Well.
Tell us the
joke.
Dance.
Oh, we're having a dance-off between hosts.
But something that, something that I noticed that everybody's answer was kind of similar in that FAM has really brought these people out of their shells, and I have this almost the exact same story. You know, I wasn't active at all my first 2 years. I joined FAM as a junior, so everybody was always asking, hey, oh my gosh, did you just join? Are you a freshman? So people still call me a freshman as a joke, but I just never came out. It was a really weird coincidence because I was walking to Duke's to get food my sophomore year because I still lived on campus. I didn't have any friends to live with. So I actually ran into Ariel and DK out on the quad, and AJ was there as well, and they approached me, And funnily enough, the first question they asked was, "Are you Filipino?" And I said, "Yeah." And they just told me to come out the next year. And I had a friend that was in FAM, and she was trying to get me into it, but I didn't join it until these random people, out of the kindness of their hearts, just wanted to bring someone out. And that has stuck with me. And that's why I'm really happy to see everybody has almost the same story. People are just not, they feel like they're coming to an environment that they're not used to, and something that's new and scary. But with FAM, we have comfort and we have people to be there for us. And that really, like I said, that just, I'm like speechless. It just makes me really happy. So.
As like a newly exec member, like my freshman year, like it was absolutely amazing. FAM has made such a big impact in my life, and I'm so glad that I could be on this year's exec board to help spread that awareness and as well to all our new members and even our old members as well. So honestly, I really want to thank all our exec board, and especially Mr. Eric Florendo as our president. Honestly, all of this without him, as well as the social chairs and everyone that's on the exec board team. So thank you so much.
Okay,
Keep it going. Dance.
Story time.
I just want to see dance.
Alright, I just want to say a couple words. First off, thank you for the exec and Nick and Nate for hosting all of this. Like, can we get a round of applause, please? Yeah, I wanted to talk about like what FAM meant to me. So like when I joined, I joined FAM, like obviously when it happened, but during my orientation week, I ran into this guy. He was like really happy, lighthearted, energetic. And he was like, "Hey guys, my name is Danny Nguyen. I'm a DJ in NWG." And then he happened to be my big. So shout out to Danny. But anyways, like what FAM showed me was a bunch of unconditional love. Like I didn't really sleep in my dorm at all because it was really trashy and smelled bad and it was cold. But Danny always housed me. He would always give me food. Same with like alumni. Shout out to the alumni. Let's go. But for real, like it was like a family away from home. Like, you know, there was a bunch of kind-hearted individuals looking out for each other. Whenever anyone needed like a calculator or needed like a blue book or anything, people would be like, "Yo, I got you." So I hope that FAM like prospers and stays like what it is for the next years down the road, because honestly, without you guys, like none of us would have been here. But thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Tommy. Alright, so our results are coming a little bit longer than expected, so we're going to take a short break, just a few minutes to review our results. Thank you very much.
Oh, you better stop. Oh, you better stop. Oh, you better stop. Sorry.
top bag. With a monster. 나도 사실 내게 부르면 시간 속에 기다린 거야. 알고 있어 내 목소리는 거야. 그래서 나도 알아. 그때 기대고 끝은 게 아까워. 하지만 또 다시 생각해보면
Soldier boy, I tell you. Hey, I got this new jam for y'all, called Soldier Boy. Being cranked back through time from left to right. Soldier boy, I'm getting up. Why me crank it, why me go? Why me crank that Soldier boy, that Superman, that all that why me you? Crank that Soldier, 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 that why? Soldier boy, I'm getting up. Why me crank it, why me go? Why me crank that Soldier boy, that Superman, that all that why me you? Crank that Soldier, 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 that why? Soldier boy, been it all. I be leaning, that why me wrong? Superman, that oh. Yeah, why me crank that Robocop? Super friend, now why me jogging on them, hate them, man. When I do that Soldier boy, I need to let them crank that thing out.
Yeah, yeah. Hit the quad, hit the quad.
you little girls looking at me. Sneak jeans on. Juju on that beat, juju on that beat, juju on that, juju on that, juju on that beat. Now slide, chop, hit the pole, no stop, don't stop, don't stop. Rippin' on that beat, do your dance, do your dance, do your dance. You ugly, you your daddy's son, do your dance, go crazy, get free, yeah, let's go. Lego, hey, hey, hey. I'm looking and bucking and ready to fight. I got my cousin, he with me and got his say on the right. And I'm a Detroit baby and I don't know nothing else. But I've been forgotten, I do. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Where did you come from? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Now watch me whip, hey. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up,
All right, so now, unfortunately, we don't have the budget to for the results to be tallied by a accounting firm like Ernst & Young. So instead, we got Gabby representing college business. The results are here. All right, first up, best formal attire is gonna be Mr. David Gamboa. Next award is Best Talent, and that Best Talent award goes to Vincent DeGasogui. Our next award, Most Unique Style, goes to Tweet Navarro. All right, our next award for Most Passionate goes to Kurt Espinoza. Our next award, Strong Stage Presence, goes to Chaya Soldier. All right. Our fam favorite award goes to Tweet Navarro. Our most insightful award goes to RJ Monsuela.
That's my roommate.
Best comedian is no other than Mr. Tommy Nguyen. Best stage walk goes to Miss Brianna Asanero. All right, before we reveal who is Mr. and Miss Fam, our best lip sync goes to Ray Silva. And now, the moment of truth. Who will be crowned this year's Mr. and Miss Fam? Miss Fam goes to Trish Hall! And that means Mr. Fam goes to none other than Tristan Newell! We have crowned our new winners. Thank you for coming out and supporting us. Please have a good night.
Hey guys, social cheers again. We just want to make the final word. Hang on. So, we want to thank everyone for coming, and we just want to thank some really special people that really helped put this show together and ease the stress on me and Nicole. We'd like to thank our executive board. Obviously, they did so much. Thank you guys. Liv, thanks for the decoration. She made that thing over there. Ariel, our president, of course. We'd also like to thank our judges for coming out. You guys, Andrea drove 2 hours away just come here for this. So thank you.
And don't forget our hosts. They work so hard. And also anyone who's helped with the show, especially our photographers,
our people who help out cleaning and everything. All right, thank you so much.
Have a great night.